Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Cosmic Comedy Club tonight. I am your host Ethan. We're taking you on a cosmic journey full of interesting and hilarious facts about our solar system.
Hey there, space cadets. I'm Jackson. Did you know that the solar system is an inspiring cosmic masterpiece of planets, moons, asteroids, and comets that orbits the sun? It is the collection of all cosmic bodies that are held together by the sun's gravitational attraction, from the innermost planet, Mercury, to the farthest reaching planet, Neptune. The solar system is filled with fascinating wonders and mysteries. In the solar system, there are 8 planets, includes the planets Earth, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, as well as there are dwarf planet Pluto, asteroids and comets. Placement, order, and distance form Sun in the solar system. At first is Mercury 58 million kilometers. At second is Venus 108.2 million kilometers. At third is Earth 149.6 million kilometers away from the Sun. Next and fourth is Mars at 227.9 million kilometers distance from the Sun. In placement order, at fifth number is Jupiter and distance from Sun 778.5 million kilometers distance from the Sun. Next at sixth in placement is Saturn, and its distance from the Sun is I billion 430 per million kilometers. And the next planet is Uranus in placement order 7th, and distance from the Sun is to billion 827 million kilometers. At last in placement order 8 is Neptune, and its distance from the Sun is for billion 495 million kilometers, followed by the dwarf planet Pluto, which is on average 5.9 billion kilometers away from the Sun.
Hey there, space cadets. I am your host Ethan. Here are some interesting facts you want to know about your solar system. Here to go. The solar system formed 4.6 billion years ago from a cloud of gases and dust called the solar nebula. The Sun formed in the center, and the planets formed around it. Did you know that the Earth is only a very small part of the solar system? Earth is a big place, but within the solar system it is quite small. It would take 1.3 million planets the size of Earth to fill up the Sun. Earth is a lot smaller than planets like Jupiter and Saturn. The solar system is part of the Milky Way. There are at least between 250 to 500 billion stars in our Milky Way galaxy. There might even be more. That's at least 30 times more stars in the Milky Way than there are people on Earth. There are over 700 known systems of planets orbiting stars. The Sun is 149.6 million kilometers from the Earth. Even though it's so far away, the light from the Sun only takes 8 minutes to travel to the Earth. All planets and the Sun in the solar system are shaped like balls. In back times, people thought the Earth was flat. Hence, we now know, and can prove through satellite pictures, that it is a sphere. All planets, as well as the Sun, are balls too. Planets in our solar system are with different temperatures. The hottest planet is Venus with an average temperature of 460 centigrade, and the coldest planet is Uranus with an average temperature in -220 centigrade. By comparison, Earth's average temperature is 15 centigrade. There are 181 moons in the solar system. Scientists are continuously discovering more moons in the solar system and believing over whether Saturn or Jupiter have more moons. Currently, Jupiter and Saturn both have 53 confirmed moons, but some are not yet confirmed by NASA. There is also more than 552,000 asteroids and more than 3,080 comets in the solar system. Neptune was the last planet to be discovered. In September 1846, starwatchers discovered Neptune through a telescope. We can see Venus from Earth. We can see some of the solar system from Earth. We have all seen the Sun and our moon. We can also sometimes see Venus, which is also known as the evening or morning star. Yellow clouds made of sulfur covered the entire planet, causing light from the Sun to reflect off the surface, meaning we can often see it at night. It is usually the first star you will spot. This makes Venus the second brightest object in the night sky after the moon.
Hey there, space cadets. Did you know that the Sun is so big it could fit over 1 million Earths inside it? That's one hot-tempered star, am I right? The Sun is the largest and most powerful object in our solar system, providing us with light, heat, and energy. It is the source of all life on Earth, and its effects on us are far-reaching, from its composition and structure to its impact on our climate and environment. Here you will explore some of the most interesting facts about the Sun, so let's get started. Without the Sun, there would be no life on Earth. There wouldn't be any life on Earth without the Sun. It would be too cold for animals to live, and plants need sunlight to create their food. The Sun also causes the seasons changes, light, and currents in the oceans. Weather and climates, the surface of the Sun is 5,505 centigrade. You might already know the Sun is hot, but did you know it is really, really hot? 5,505 centigrade to be exact. Just to compare, boiling water is 100 Celsius and a bonfire is about 600 C. The Sun's light reaches the Earth in 8 minutes. This is known as the speed of light. The Sun is the largest object in our solar system, however. Its size is average compared to other stars. The Sun is the center of the solar system, with all the other planets orbiting around it. About 1 million Earths could fit in the Sun. The Sun is a star. It just looks different because we are so close to it. When scientists compare it to other stars, it is average in size. The Sun age is over 4.5 billion years old. The Sun started as a cloud of dust and gas. It slowly formed a massive center and got hotter until it became the Sun, which we see this daily. Some ancient civilizations believed that the Sun was a god. Ancient Egyptians had a sun god called Ra, while Aztecs had a god named Huitzilopochtli. The Sun is necessary to grow food and for all life. All the planets in the solar system orbit the Sun. Planets in our solar system orbit the Sun. This means they go around the Sun. Earth takes 365 days to orbit the Sun, which is why 365 days count in a year. The Sun is made from hydrogen and helium. 74% of the Sun is made from an element called hydrogen. 24% of the Sun is helium, which is also what you fill gas balloons with to make them float in the air. Solar eclipses, where the Sun disappears in the day, are caused when the Moon is between the Sun and Earth. Eclipses are caused by things happening in the solar system. There are between 3 and 5 solar eclipses each year, with a total eclipse, where the Sun completely disappears from view. Sometimes spots on the Sun erupt and mess with satellites. Sometimes gases on the Sun's surface erupt, shooting far out into space. These are called solar flares. They can interfere with satellites and causing disconnection of internet. Phone and television might not work.
Hey there, space cadets. After the Sun we explore Mercury. Did you know it's so hot? You could cook a space omelet on its surface. Just watch out for the space bacon grease. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun and the smallest planet in the solar system. It is the first planet in the solar system and is named after the Roman messenger god. This fascinating planet is filled with interesting facts, from its extreme temperature variations to its unique surface features. Here to present some interesting facts about Mercury. So let's get started. Mercury is named after a Roman god. The Romans believed that gods and goddesses were in charge of everything on Earth. Mercury is named after the messenger for their gods. This name fits perfectly because the Roman god Mercury had wings on his helmet and shoes. He could travel very quickly from place to place, just like the planet Mercury moves quickly around the Sun. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. Mercury is the innermost planet in our solar system, which means it is closest to the Sun. It is the second hottest planet in the solar system. Even though Mercury is the planet closest to the Sun, isn't as hot as Venus. Venus is 471 Celsius, whereas Mercury is 430 C during the day and minus 180 Celsius at night. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system. It's only a little bit bigger than the Moon. And because of its small size, 2,439.7 kilometers. It's not the easiest of planets to observe through a telescope. Mercury is a rocky planet. Along with Venus, Earth, and Mars, Mercury is one of the rocky planets. It has a solid surface that is covered with craters. In fact, the surface looks very much like the Moon. Mercury has a crater named after Dr. Swiss. Mercury's craters are named after famous artists and writers. One of these craters is named Geisel after Theodor Seuss Geisel, better known as Dr. Seuss. A day on Mercury takes 59 Earth days. Because Mercury spins so slowly, it takes 59 Earth days to make a full rotation. Mercury's year is just 88 Earth days. Because Mercury is so close to the Sun, it doesn't take very long for it to orbit the Sun. This makes the years on Mercury very short. This means if you lived there, you'd celebrate New Year's every 3 months. Mercury has been visited by 2 spacecraft, Mariner 10 and Messenger. Mariner 10 was an American robotic space probe launched by NASA on the 3rd of November 1973 to fly by the planets Mercury and Venus. NASA's Mariner 10 was the first spacecraft sent to study Mercury. Messenger was a NASA robotic space probe that orbited the planet Mercury between 2011 and 2015, studying Mercury's chemical composition, geology, and magnetic field. Mercury's surface has ice on it. In 2012, NASA's Messenger spacecraft discovered water ice inside some of Mercury's craters. Being so close to the Sun, you might find it strange that Mercury could harbor any surface ice at all. But some parts of Mercury receives very little direct sunlight, and some craters remain constantly in the dark.
This cosmic journey of our solar system is remain continue in the next video. We love you to join next video on the topic, on the same channel, Giggling Land. We hope, if you like our effort for this cosmic informational trip, please click on like, share and subscribe our channel so you can get more updated videos of your interest. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.